Hello guys. Now in this video I will explain you a very good concept. Before that I would like to remind you whether you have seen a stunt in which many people are riding the bicycle in a well type of structure in the circus or in some social gathering. And when I was a kid, and I used to watch these kind of activities, and I used to watch the bikes and the cars running in a well type of structure or cylindrical structure. I was so amazed to see that how they can defy the gravity. So I will tell you the physics behind these stunts, and this is also called as death well. So this is a ideal death well. You can see in the diagram, which is perfectly cylindrical in shape, and in this case, you can see that there is a car. Just imagine this as a car which is going around the circle of the cylinder along the walls of the cylinder. So let us examine the forces which are acting on this car. So first force will be the mv square by r. This is mv square by r, which is the centrifugal force. mv square by r. The normal reaction will be acting in this direction, n. This is the normal reaction. mg will be acting in the downward direction, and the force which is balancing this mg will be the friction, which would be acting in the upward direction. Now let me remind you again that there are two kinds of friction which are acting on this car. One is static and other one is kinetic. As this car is moving inside the well, so in the direction of its motion, the kinetic friction would be acting, and perpendicular direction to its motion, you can see that the direction which is perpendicular to the motion of the car is this one, and there would be a static friction which would be acting in this direction, because the car is not sliding like that. It is not sliding like that. It is moving in this circle. So if I write the equation, then n will be equal to mv square by r, and friction will be equal to mg. So this normal reaction will be dependent on the velocity of the car. Now friction has a maximum value which is related to the normal reaction by the equation F max is equal to mu into n, and therefore the maximum friction which can act on this will be mu into mv square by r. So if we equate the maximum friction with mg, because F is equal to mg, then mu into mv square by r will be equal to mg, and the velocity, the safe velocity with which the cars should move is rg by mu, and v is equal to under root of rg by mu. So this is the safe velocity with which the cars should move inside this ideal death well. But there is a huge problem, that how they will come down and how they will stop, because by going up or by going down, the radius of well is constant. Therefore the speed with which they have to move will be constant, and therefore if they are moving down on the floor, so their speed should remain equal to the speed which is at this point, which is a very high speed. So they cannot stop at this point also. So this is the ideal death well. This is not a practical death well. And the practical death well is like that. You must be wondering that we have not seen the death well like the sir is telling us, but you should have seen the death well like that, which is a practical death well. Now this is a frustum type of structure. This is a frustum type of structure, and this is the floor of the death well. This one. This is only the projection of apex. So in this practical type of death well structure, there is a physics. So let us draw the free body diagram first of all. So the normal reaction will be acting in this direction, like that. This is the normal reaction N, and mv square by r is acting like that. This is mv square by r. R is the instantaneous radius, R. Now mg will be acting in the downward direction, like that. This is mg, and friction will be acting in the direction, let's suppose, or we will write the direction of friction in the later part. First of all, let us resolve the mg into components. Now this angle will be equal to alpha, and therefore the component of mg along this direction will be equal to mg cos alpha, and the component of mg along the normal reaction, this direction, will be equal to mg sin alpha, as well as the component of mv square by r. I am also writing that if this angle is 90 minus alpha, this one, therefore this angle will be alpha. So it will be mv square by r cos alpha, and this component will be mv square by r sin alpha. Now again we can see that if in the first case, let's suppose, if friction is not present, if f is 0, then mv square by r sin alpha, this component, will balance mg cos alpha alone, and hence the velocity will be equal to, this is alpha, the velocity will be equal to g upon, in fact, rg cot alpha root. This is the safe velocity when friction is 0. But in the second case, when friction is not 0 and v is less than under root rg cot alpha, in this case we can see that if v is less than under root rg cot alpha, then the component of mv square by r sin alpha will be less than mg cos alpha, and if this mv square by r sin alpha is less than mg cos alpha, then mg cos alpha will slide this car or bike down the incline in the downward direction, and hence to prevent it from sliding, the friction will act in the upward direction in the first case. Okay, so in this first case, the friction will be acting in the upward direction. So the equation will be friction will act in upward direction, and the equation will be mv square by r sin alpha plus f will be balanced by mg cos alpha. Now again the normal reaction will be equal to mg sin alpha plus mv square by r cos alpha, and the maximum friction will be equal to mu into n, and mv square by r sin alpha will be equal to mg cos alpha minus friction. So if this velocity will be minimum for not sliding on this death well, then the friction will be acting to its peak value. Therefore, if this is minimum, mv square by r, this is v minimum sin alpha, then it would be equal to mg cos alpha minus f maximum. Okay, so we can find out the value of v minimum from this equation, and v minimum, I am writing it down directly, v minimum will be equal to under root of, this is similar to the previous banking of roads. So in this case, the v minimum will be equal to rg and cos alpha plus mu sin alpha divided by sin alpha, in fact this will be the minus, and divided by sin alpha plus mu cos alpha. This will be the v minimum. And similarly, in the second case, in which if v is greater than under root of rg cot alpha, then friction will act in upward direction, in fact downward direction, because the car will have a tendency to slide down, in fact slide up. So if the car will have a tendency to slide up the inclined plane, therefore the friction will be acting in the downward direction to prevent the car from sliding. And hence in this case the equation will be like mv square by r sin alpha will be balancing out, I'm writing on the next page, mv square by r sin alpha will be balancing out mg cos alpha plus friction. You can see in this diagram the friction will be acting in the downward direction, therefore friction plus mg cos alpha will be balancing mv square by r sin alpha. Now you can see again that there is a direct relationship between velocity and friction. So if we will increase the velocity, then the friction will also increase, and hence when v will be acting to its peak value, velocity will be the maximum, then the friction will also be the maximum, f max, and f max is equal to mu into n, where normal reaction n is equal to mg sin alpha plus mv square by r cos alpha. So this is mg sin alpha plus mv square by r cos alpha. So putting this value, mv max square by r sin alpha is equal to mg cos alpha plus mu mg sin alpha plus mu into mv square by r cos alpha, and this is also v max. So if we have to find out the value of v max, then v max will be equal to under root of rg, and this is cos alpha plus mu sin alpha divided by sine alpha minus mu cos alpha. Now this is the value of maximum velocity with which the car or the bike can move in this death well at this point. Now there is a very interesting thing which you have to notice, that this V minimum or V maximum is depending on the instantaneous radius, the radius at this point. You can see here. So when this car or bike has to stop, so they will move in the downward direction, and as they will move in the downward direction, the radius of this death well will continuously decrease, and therefore the safe velocity which should lie between V minimum and V maximum will also increase, because it is directly proportional to R. So at the bottom of the death well, this radius is very less, or in fact negligible, and therefore the velocity is also safe velocity is also negligible, so that it can easily stop at the bottom of the death well. So this is the complete physics about the death well, and I hope the next time when you will go and see the death well, and you will be amazed by seeing that. I would be amazed by seeing the death well, and when you will see the bikes and the cars drilling in the death well, then you will remember the physics behind it. Thank you.